Hello, and welcome to Preparing to Survive and Thrive Homesteading channel with Charlie B. So, the question at hand, it's an evening and I've been running around all day. So, got some plans for some landscaping I want to do around here. Hopefully I'll get them in the ground soon. But that's a video for another time. So, my question is, that everybody asks usually at the end of the day is, what's for dinner? So, here we go. I am going to do stuffed pepper soup. I did some of this, canned it the other day, and I'm going to get this in a pan and get it cooking, and I will go over a recipe that is much smaller than the one I canned. Okay, so stay tuned. And this is what's for dinner. So I put 2 jars that didn't seal in a pan, and I'm going to heat it up, and this is what dinner is going to be, is my stuffed pepper soup. I have it on very low heat. As you can see, it is super thick. There is like no liquid in it, and that's fine because I'll just either add some broth or some water as it starts to cook, just a little bit to get it the thickness that I want. But what you're mainly here for, and I'm going to let you look at this while it starts to cook, is we're going to go over the recipe. That I'd be making this for my family to eat, and it will definitely serve, I'm guessing, 6 people if you do it like this, and depends on how much these people eat also. So, okay, so we're going to start off. Our first thing we needed was 1 pound of ground beef, or whatever ground meat you would like. You just cook it. I did not brown it. I did not want it tough for in my soup. And then I would add in 1/2 cup of green peppers, 1/2 cup of onions, and let that cook a little bit until the onions start to get translucent and the peppers start to get soft. So then I would add in 16 ounces of beef broth, 15 ounces of tomato sauce, 15 ounces of diced tomatoes, 1/4 teaspoon of sage, 1/4 teaspoon of thyme, 1 teaspoon of minced garlic, salt and pepper to taste. Now, if you're using your tomato sauce and your diced tomatoes that you canned, you could probably add a little bit of sugar in there if you wanted to. Now, if you're using something like this that's a diced tomato, that's just a small can. Yep, practically set it in there. And the other thing is some tomato sauce. This already has some sugar added in it, so if you're using canned, definitely taste it before you add sugar. Okay, so we're going to get this cooking. And I'm going to add a little bit of water. I can already tell you I need it. And we'll be back with a taste test, or to show you what it looks like. Okay, so while you are cooking the main parts of the stuffed pepper soup, then you'll also want to cook, according to the directions of the pan or the bag, some rice. So you would want to, once it's done cooking, you'd want to add 1 cup of cooked rice to it. Then you have one hell of a hearty meal. Excuse my language, but that's what I call it. You can add some butter bread, garlic bread, or some biscuits, cornbread, whatever you like. We'll be back. All right, so we're getting this heated up. I'm going to give it another stir. And I'm going to show you, I added some water to it. Now, I actually had an idea. With as thick as this was, I could have put it in a dish and threw some cheese on it and made it into a dip for like corn chips or something like that. I'm going to give myself some here for a taste test. It looks so good and it smells amazing. Okay, I'm going to show you this. See? It's got some good stuff. You can see the green peppers, the rice, the tomatoes. Let's get you set up so you can see me tasting this. Okay, before our taste test, I am going to let you know that there's also other videos on the stuffed pepper soup. There's one where we have a very large batch of the stuffed pepper soup, and I will show you a picture of that. And we also had pressure canning of the stuffed pepper soup in one of the videos, where we ended up having a few issues when we pressure canned it, but we found solutions to those issues, and we ended up, instead of only having 5 jars that sealed, we ended up having 18, and these are the 2 that didn't seal. Also, in the next coming few days, there should be one posted on us freeze drying the stuffed pepper soup and some leftover rice. So make sure you take a look at these, and we'll be going to the taste test here. Well, one more thing before the taste test. Sorry about this. I'll be leaving the links to the other 2 videos in the description, and also a suggested playlist that you can find out more ideas for dinner. All right, so in my what's for dinner videos. Okay, now we're going to do the taste test, I promise. Okay, so let's do this taste test. Now, I haven't tasted this since I canned it. It's very hot. Well, it's very good. Now, if you make yours as thick as I can mine, you can also add some beef broth to it if you want to add a little bit more flavor to it, or whatever type of beef or broth that you would like to add in it. But, sorry. But this is going to make an amazing dinner, very hot for a cold night. So, I'm going to put this down, and remember, if you like my content, like, share, and subscribe. Charlie B signing out, and I'll be talking with you soon. Oh, forgot. In case you missed my canning recipe and saw me do the whole process of the canning it and making the soup, I will leave a link in the description for you, and also hopefully in a box at the top. I'll be seeing you soon.